hello everyone, I hope you're excited, because I am really excited. This is amazing. We're gonna see Grisha's backstory. We're gonna get into the real depth of Attack on Titan here, see the truth of the world. So the anime moment here now, and yeah, I am very excited to see, you know, what actually is happening outside, right? We're gonna see his sister, and I love that little. I mean, I was shocked when I saw that little teasing thing there. Yeah, we saw glasses there. I was like, what? So hope there's more of that thing happening as well. That can be really badass. But yeah, it's gonna explain what actually is happening on the outside. Because as we know, the outside is fine, right? Yeah, outside is fine. So we're gonna have that going, and yeah, this is. I don't know, like last episode, how shocked were you? I think a lot of people was like, oh, it's obvious. And I do agree on a level that, yeah, it's somewhat obvious. But I think now this episode might be more shocking because that they're coming from some outside the walls. Yeah, obviously Grisha's on the walls, we kind of knew that. And, you know, yeah, like that's kind of like, yeah, it has to be like that. But now we're kind of going into more like what actually is happening, right, on the outside. Like what's actually happening in that world. So I think that's going to be... In that degree, that might be more interesting, right? When it's more like, well, what is actually happening on the outside? Should start. I mean, we're gonna finally see the outside, right? And I would say one thing, as I mentioned last week in my review, Ymir's anime thing was very, very showcasing of this world already. Yeah, the hate for her and so on. So there's actually been a lot of teasing for that, more in the anime than in the manga, I would say, a lot more actually. Given her stories after Grisha's story in the manga, yeah, but I had her story right now. This is a background in the anime. Very, very early, yeah. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. You kind of learn to use... You kind of learn Japanese... Yeah, so cars, they have cars, they have... But they have freaking Zeppeliners, so good to have cars, but yeah. So they have cars on the outside. The world is pretty fine out there. And there's gonna be a lot of references now to World War II, right? We see the bandage thing. I shouldn't laugh at that, but yeah. Probably skipping the opening because it's like showing the text instead. Yeah, 57. I think they're skipping the opening, given that. Yeah, so it looks like, you know, like 20th century. It's like 1930s, maybe, yeah, 40s, Germany. You know, thinking about Zeppelin, it's a German invention, right? His name is Zeppelin, the guy that invented the Zeppelin. So yeah. Yeah, no, like move away. Yeah. Oh man, here we go. I'm gonna get upside to see the... I'm getting goosebumps. I'm getting a lot of goosebumps. I'm getting a lot of goosebumps. Oh yeah, here we see the Zeppelins. The hangar, yeah. Yeah, it's beautiful. Sister's all happy. Yeah. Yeah, and I was like, learn your place. Yeah. So now we're gonna learn how the world actually works here, yeah. This is so horrible, but also really well done here. He's like, yeah, you gotta beat the kid. You know what's up here. Yeah, it's like you take a smoke there, like you know you deserve that. Yeah, you know you didn't follow your racial rulings. Yeah, it's like yeah, just take it, kid. Oh, they're just showing it there. The father dead. Yeah. Now we're getting into the real deal here. Yeah. I wanted to. It felt like they censored that a lot there. We'll see if they have more of it, but yeah. I'm not gonna see his parents are gonna be like, oh yeah, it's, you know, it is the law. Yeah, here we go. It's gonna be like, you know, this is how the world works. Yeah. Yeah, I know they're like, oh yes, thank you for taking for finding our son after our daughter mysteriously died. Yes. Yeah, I know he learns that freaking his parents are horrible people. It's like, oh, you killed my daughter? No, thank you. Oh yeah, then we get the whole Ymir. Yeah. Oof. Oh, that looks badass. I love this kind of history thing. And I hope one day we're gonna get it fully explained, this whole back, yeah. And then we see the whole war, yeah. The giants, titans. The race of specific people, yeah. So the word Ymir means a lot. Oh, I'm getting a lot of goosebumps. It's still really cool seeing all this. Even though they aren't even animating it, they're like showing the still frames. But it still feels really. This is a good moment here when it's explaining the backstory here. The Ymir cursing her people and becoming the titans and so on, and they were eating all the humans. That's what they were, the devils. Yeah, Eldian. Here we go. You have this island over here. Yeah, you have this place over here. That's pretty interesting. Yeah, this is very important. He's like, this is that bird. We have this, this thing here. It's like, you better learn how the world works, boy. Yeah. Then you can pretty much figure out where you're living now in the actual world. Yeah, like when you show the map there, it was pretty important. But I mean, you saw his sister there with like her hand was like bitten off, yeah, or like half the arm was like bitten off, right? There's like a massive censorship there, yeah. Expecting it to be way worse actually. This is really sick, right? Because it's all about like you accept it. You accept your sister got killed by them. Yeah, it's like you accept that she's dead. It's your fault. You took her outside of the wall thing. Like you moved out of the ghetto. You take what you get. Yeah, it's like you should live with it, boy. It's like what? Yeah, no jumps in the timer. Yeah, it shows stuff that kind of looks like the coach as well there with the glasses, but not the same. Ooh, here we go. Here we go. I have this thing over here, guy. Yeah, but yeah. So no one knows the truth, but like, oh, okay. So now they're showing it. Okay, now they're showing it. Okay, yeah. Now they're showing the. Yeah, now they're showing what happened to sister. So I was thinking that. Yeah, I was thinking like what happened to that scene when you see her be eaten alive. Because I mean, this anime shows people be eaten alive all the time. So yes, she was eaten alive by dogs. But I mean, like, does that make it less? Does that make it worse then? I don't know. I guess. Yeah, and it was like the true story of Ymir. She was a nice person. Yeah, now we get the dear side of it. Look at those titans. They're like building a bridge or something. Yeah, they were great people. Clearly, they were good people. And I wanted to really focus on the people here, right? The different humans here. Yeah, they were interesting how they look, right? Yeah, of course, Ymir was good. Oof. Oh, this is important. Oh yeah. Dina Fritz. She probably reckons from last season, right? Or been beginning season 3. Yeah. The Fritz name. Yeah. I think this is the best written part of the whole series. This is the best part. Her story is the best. That's the biggest, it's supposed to be. That's the best part of the whole anime. Yeah, and you see the Grisha. The Grisha was like that. He was the rebel. Like, yeah, Ymir. He was the guy that was like, yeah, let's fight. Let's kill those N-word. Yeah, and not that all the N-word, but you can't say anymore either on YouTube anymore. Yeah. Yeah, this is kind of weird here, given how we see the building the wall here, you see them creating the walls here. But yeah, that's kind of weird thing, right? Like, because this is so obviously World War II, and you can't basically say those words anymore, given how YouTube has been like going after history channels. So I'm like, I don't want to get, so I can't say like, but obviously the Malays are. What they obviously are, like you barely can say that anymore now, yeah. And these people are obviously, the other people in World War II, they got, it's pretty obvious what the Eldians are in World War II here. What it's supposed to be, right? But you can, yeah. Yeah. Ooh, yeah. Zeke. Yeah, the boy! Our son. Oh yeah, I think it's the photo time. Here we go. Time for the photo, yeah. We have photo technology and we have nice suits and yeah, there we go. We get the yeah, you damn Eldians. Yeah, Grisha had his whole, another life, right? Yeah, at that fatherland stuff, yeah. So get destroyer. Yeah. You see the walls are on that little map there, yeah. You kind of see how tiny the island is, and it's pretty close to the main, to the other land. And of course, it's the ending too here. And you see them creating the walls, yeah. Creating all those massive titans, so the rumbling thing, so. Yeah, Ymir is super beloved by them. I think it's something in between. I think it's like something in between what his father said. Oh, Ymir was evil and he did stuff. I think it's something in between. That's usually how history said. It's something in between. Where it's like, she wasn't a good saint either. Wasn't the devil either. I think it's something, some mix of that, right? It's probably... Oh, look at that, what he's playing with. Look what he's playing with. Oh, yeah. Look what his toys were. It was like, I love this toy. My favorite toy. Oh, man, yeah. You're gonna be a good boy. Yeah. And this is how he fades as a parent. Because, yeah, like when his father was like, you better believe you're a slave boy. His instead is like, you better believe you're a hero. You're the messiah of our yeah, you're the messiah of our people, right? And now here we go. Yeah. And that was like a misplay from them. Oh, there he is. He's behind him there. Oh, the coach is behind him. Yeah. And it's like, what? My son betrayed me? Yeah. And it's interesting, right? His son did he followed grandpa's and he said Ymir's evil, yeah. So. Oh. They're here now. They jumped too quickly in there. Yeah, the ocean. We finally got to the ocean! We finally got to the ocean in Attack on Titan. Oh yeah, oh, this scene though. Did the cut off is like, this scene is like crazy. Oh, I don't want to see this thing. Oh, this is back to the whole stool thing again, yeah. You see this desert in the opening, right? Yeah, you do see this in the opening. This desert is in the opening. The beach. It's more like the beach. It's more like the beach. Yeah, you see that beach part in the opening. Beach desert thing, yeah. Past the walls, right? So you hinted to that already. Yeah, and the sun betrayed them all. Yeah, like, oh, sorry about that. I said, yeah. Man, you really hate them. Yeah, there's no mercy here. Like, yeah, that was fun. I kicked him down. Yeah, that was hilarious. Look at him run now. Yeah, look at the boy run. Yeah, it's like, oh yeah, this is a very gruesome episode now. It's gonna be very gruesome here. We're seeing the truth about the. Yeah, and this guy, of course, fed his sister to the dogs. Oh, here we go. Yeah, here we go. Oh, they're getting the serums. Here we go. They're getting the serums up. Yeah, getting the Titan. See the guy with the beard here? That guy definitely can figure out who he is. Yeah, he is very obvious, I think, the guy with the massive beard. If you remember episode 4, right? Yeah. Oh, it's chapter 4. Oh, there we go. I love this thing. This is amazing here. You see the guy with the beard, right? And remember who, like, you know, yeah, how, you know, like the Eren thing in the beginning, yeah. You can really see now that these Titans, he looks at the Titan that you saw in the beginning of the anime. That whole, like, that, I would say called foreshadowing, but the connection there, that this is how those Titans were outside the walls. Yeah, that is so awesome. And this is probably my favorite part now, yeah. Like, this shit now, this is the best part. I think we probably figured it out by now, but this is the best part. This is amazing. This is crazy shit, yeah. Yeah. It's like, not my wife with the bloodline. This was hinted though, because of the bloodline thing. Because of the bloodline, yeah. Because of the royal bloodline. Yeah. Man, this guy is so evil. He's like, I kill all your family, man. Yeah, this guy. Oh, this thing though. This thing is just, this is the best thing. This is the best written part of the whole anime. Oh, the arrow is up there. Man, you can kind of see it there, yeah. That is. I know he remembers like his father's memories. Yeah, like he has his memories now. I'm just gonna connect the whole dots here. Yeah, so now they're in jail, right? Because like, they went against. Tried to, you know. Well, Mikasa tried to kill them all. Mikasa deserves to be in jail, given that she tried to like murder the rest of the crew, basically. So her hair is very different than it usually is. But yeah, I mean that's why they're in jail, right? Because they were like, well, Armin obviously was innocent, but he was dying there, so he's not in jail. And that makes sense, yeah. Like he was just like, oh, you tried to save me by killing, you know, Captain Levi and so on. But thank you guys, but she looks so different now. Wow. So that's the same person basically. What that looks way different. I know he knows everything basically. So now he's like, oh shit, did I kill that? Oh, there we go. There we see that smile. Oh my god. Oh my god. I just love that connection. I just love that connection so much. I mean, you can see it, right? She's just smiling. Yeah, smiling. I just love that. That is the best part of the whole Attack on Titan, in my opinion. That is the greatest part of the connection here. That his wife is very smiling there. She kept that smile they kept that smile right. I think that's the most genius build up, and that of course also right away. I took my review, but that also kind of how is foreshadowed a little bit as in how Eren, Eren's fighting her, yeah. Some kind of, I don't know, instinct there, how she killed Eren's mother, yeah. Some kind of like natural instinct. I would kill this woman particularly. Oh god, this is so good. I have goosebumps the whole anime. My whole body is like a cat in a real. I'm just like, my god, that is amazing. That is just amazing. That is just so spectacular how that combines, how it all comes together in a circle. Yeah, I just love that so much. This guy though, he's like, yeah, it's fun killing you, so yeah, okay. He's so pure evil, yeah. But of course, all racism and so on, yeah. Of course he's like, he's like the worst. I mean, it's pretty obvious it's supposed to be, yeah, a race of people that gets constantly killed and so on, right? And yeah, by these World War II people, yeah, more or less. The comparison to World War II is incredibly similar, right? They're like empowered use with, yeah, superpowers, basically. So you kind of shit, like, whatever. No, it was fun. Man, that guy's evil. It's like, yeah, kill your sister, but it's fun, yeah. It's like, yeah, just kicked him down here. It's like, yeah, whatever, kicked him down too. Yeah, it's pretty easy, yeah. He's dead. Oh, that was pretty fun, yeah. It's like, he's doing this every week. If he's like, yeah, he's like, he's not even impressed at transforming. He's like, yep, another Titan. That was fun. Yeah, he's barely caring about it anymore. Oh, that one, definitely recognize that tiny one. There's a tiny one, definitely recognize that one. I think this is the best episode in that sense. How you see all the Titans from the beginning of the anime is back again. Yeah. I mean, sure, maybe he, got the deal later and just reused their appearance, I suppose. But who cares? It's all combined. All combined so good. It's like everything connects, right? Everything connects. I think it's amazing. But there wasn't much time though. I don't know what they're doing next 2 episodes. There we go. Yeah, it's like, yeah. There we go! The guy that, beat him up in the beginning, yeah. That was going easy on him, yeah. He's in the little tiny one. Oh man, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. Of course that guy's gonna get to pay for his crimes. Yeah, and then we see him, the true hero of the anime. Yeah, it's like, remember me, boy? Yeah, it's like, I will show you the truth. Yeah, it's even a true hero. Oh my god, I'm getting so much goosebumps. My whole skin is like, oh my god. They must get the ending too to show this part here. Oh yeah, and there we go. It's gonna break it down, right? It's gonna break it down. Yeah, we recognize the Titan anywhere. Here we go. It's doing it. It's probably the ending of it, yeah. Oof. Oh, that's epic. That is so epic seeing the Titan. Yeah, that's the Titan. It's returning. And you can understand kind of how it combines. Yeah. I just love that so much. I mean, I love it. I mean, that is, to me, of course, you scrap episode 1 top of the review, but that is my favorite part of the whole Attack on Titan. Is the whole smiling Titan, the fair. I mean, that to me is just so brilliant. It's just so brilliant how that connects back to that, and that's why Eren punched her. She could control all Titans because of the blood thing. It's just so good. It's just so good, yeah. And of course, the whole betrayal thing. I think that's great writing too, because we see the son there. He's also getting bombarded by his father, right? He's like, man, Dad, you're insane. Maybe Grandpa is right. Where his own father was more like, man, Dad, you're insane. Maybe this other guy's right, yeah. So you're trying to forcefully indoctrinate the kids, fail twice, right? and it really had to pay for that. But yeah, they're obviously gonna have him explain the next episode what's happening. I wonder if we do it in the last episode. I'm hoping they're gonna do the Ymir thing. Honestly, I hope they do the Ymir thing again and further explain that, because the Ymir thing has already been shown, and I mean Ymir as in our Ymir, not Ymir they talk about. That Ymir has already been, most of it has already been shown, but maybe they're gonna go really in deep detail of that in the anime. I think that would be good. That could actually be really good, yeah. No, they're gonna, yeah. There she is, Ymir. Or Historia, yeah, and the whole. Just gonna go and explain it to the 58, yeah. But after that, episode 59, the next episode, two weeks from now, the final episode, maybe. I would hope so. But yeah, what an episode. I would say again, I'm talking about more in my review, so to subscribe, so I'm gonna talk about in details in the review. But I'm feeling very hyped right now. This was literally my favorite scene. This is like, I think this is the best part of the whole Attack on Titan, in my humble opinion. I'm a very humble personality. No, but like, I think that is the best part. Yeah, I'm very white. I see that now. Yeah, it's very sunny here. I see that now. The damn exposure. I'm very, very white. Yeah. But it's, I mean, obviously, it is like World War II, right? And they're clearly in the ghettos, and it's very, very clear. I don't want to talk too much about it. I mean, I don't really care. I'm a very apolitical person. YouTube, so they kind of leave me alone and stuff. But it's been weird since the whole latest issues, right? On that channel, with people like talking about history stuff, and they're being attacked. And this is so clearly World War II history. So I'm just saying, like, it's just an anime referring to history, yeah. But you never know, right? You never know. It's just you say. I think it's like if you say the word. I mean, I work a lot with algorithms. It was the kid, computer stuff and so on, right? And also not all the stuff as well, but especially computer stuff. And the way I would assume how it works, and actually I have a family member that works at Google, but whatever, that's another story. And the way he actually was YouTube, he works on YouTube actually specifically, but as a coder there, yeah. But whatever, I would assume that it's like the number of words, right? The number of wordings. So if I say the word enough times, so if I would do like a historical, I'm going to talk about this thing here, this war here, and I will explain this detail to the dude, and I have to, keep saying those words over and over again, then you probably get, then you're probably all screwed. So that is a little weird. And what I'm saying here, my reaction feel like, because I'm honest here, I'm also an honest person, that's my whole reaction thing, and I do feel that my reaction, the words I want to scream out when it's very, very clear what the anime is, alluding to, I can't do that. Or I can do it, but I just know that if I do that, I would very likely get an issue, honestly. So it's little ridiculous. Yeah, it's little ridiculous. And obviously, of course, too, like, there's some, I don't know too much here, but I remember there was some issues, right? People complaining about some stuff in, what was that? Like, yeah, not the latest X-Men movie, but it's before that, or whatever it was with Apocalypse. And I was like, man, but that guy, he's the evil guy. Yeah, like, just because you're saying this stuff doesn't mean it. I mean, the Marleys here, the people that are after the Eldians, right? They're clearly the evil too. So it's not like it's not that the anime is like, like in a positive way betraying them. They're clearly pure evil, or more or less. But they're very, very evil. But yeah, they might just be having issues too. But you see what I mean, right? It's not even that. So it's not like the anime isn't even portraying them as good people. So I mean, I could see the whole. I'll talk about this video, but I was going to mention it. I could see the whole Tanya thing, right? Behind the whole that anime, and so controversial there and so on. But in that anime, you can actually see that we are following them as a protagonist, right? And I know they aren't actually what they're supposed to be, but they kind of are. And I think actually people defending that thing are wrong in some sense, because they're saying that no, but it's the war before that. Yeah, but not it isn't, because there's like witchy and those kind of stuff is happening in the next thing. So actually, no, it's a combination of both of the history there. So that is not factually true at all. But we're following those people, right? Yeah, and they are not really like good, but they're clearly not evil either. And it's more like Greystone, the protagonist list. Here they are the evil guys, so it's not even portraying him in a good light. But yeah, whatever. I think this episode is really good. I think it comes onto that thing and explains. It's easy to understand why they hate the aliens so much, right? It's easy to understand what it's obviously alluding to, and the whole comparison to it and so on, right? I think it's really good. and the whole connection there. We see the small guy, we see the bearded guy. He's very similar, right? To he's very. I think probably the bearded guy to me looks the guy that is most obvious because he has a like long beard and the Titan form of him has the size of beard and we've seen that guy. But as soon as you, in my opinion, I know some people go, oh my god, yeah, but I think in my opinion it is. As soon as I saw the blonde guy, the first guy that appears, the guy that gets Grisha into the rebellions, as soon as you see him, I think his Titan form and him, they're very similar too. So I think it is very clearly there. And I mean, generally, I suppose, we always know that the Titans do take the shape, even the shifters, right, of how they look to some degree, right? But you can clearly see here. I would say this thing though. I mean, sure, it probably did like, write the Titan stuff. Maybe this was probably in his mind from the beginning. But of course, when he wrote this chapter and when Nishiyama did the chapter, he probably was like, well, how did I write it? How did I, draw the Titans? Oh, they look at this beard. Okay, let's make a human with a beard. It probably went in that direction, right? Like, why wouldn't it? But I think the whole idea is really green. You see, they're sending in them there, and then we see the mother thing. We see Zeke's mother. That is Eren's stepmother. I think that is it. That blew my mind. I think that is so well written. I just love that part. I just love that part so much. You get me so excited to see her transform. It's like I would keep smiling, be happy and so on. It's just, oh man, keep smiling. I love that connection. It is so good. Anyway, hope that love it, guys. Put like super so on. See you review now, maybe 20 minutes after that, and we're doing Faragon and Cinderella 9 is back. So do it as well in a few hours from now. Yeah.